Welcome. This is our second week of class. Week 2. The topic is external and internal environments. I encourage you to think about the internal environment where you might know how you work, where you might have observed other people working, and then the external environment on the outside. This is our second week on campus. Humboldt is a unique event. You can walk around campus now after a week and see it in ways you've never seen it before. See the classes that you're taking, the people with whom you're working. And that's the internal environment at Humboldt. Our external environment is the Humboldt County where we now all reside and live and work, the state of California, the United States, and the world. So think about how Humboldt interacts with all those environments. And welcome to this topic. An organization's climate and its culture both shape the experience of working at the organization and the organization's effectiveness. How well the organization performs its job through the people that work there. Because organizational climate is easier to measure, managers often find that dimensions of organizational climate to be more manageable than some of the other dimensions of the organization. I invite you to look at chapter 2 and especially page 77 as you think about external and internal environments. I hope you find the question I pose about NCIS particularly attractive to you, as you might have watched that program once or twice, and if you didn't, I promise you can see it on several of the stations on Suddenlink cable. You watch that, you can think about their internal and external environment and answer the blog question about how that organization is managed. Read chapter 2, watch the video on chapter 2, and prepare your second blog posting for chapter 2's video. Answer the questions that I pose and follow the instructions that I give. Remember that you're writing a 5-paragraph presentation as a minimum, so you want to follow carefully the instructions that I give for the video blog. And then write any method that's good for you to make you an effective learner in preparation for the exam that you'll have in a week. Actually 2 weeks if you're looking at this at the beginning of the week, for part 1 of the textbook. So as I encouraged you last week, read the book, underline key passages, highlight key terms, think about what the key passages mean, think about how the authors are developing their thesis in this chapter. Maybe take electronic notes using your Word and then Word software, and then you'll have a record for preparing for the exam. Do what serves you best for a multiple choice exam. At the end of this week, we'll have the the Labor Day weekend. It's the end of the summer, not the beginning. And I encourage you to be prepared for a short week next week by perhaps looking ahead to what next week offers. Online learning allows that flexibility. Welcome again. I look forward to working with you in the second week. Send me an email, come to my office hours. I look forward to working with you.